This is my Singer treadle sewing machine that I had refinished a few years ago. I want to take a moment and share this project with you. When I picked this thing up, it was in rough shape. The veneer on the top was completely shot. Somebody had stored planters on here, water had spilled, there was water rings, and it was peeling off. So I stripped all the old veneer off, and then I used mineral spirits and alcohol to clean up all the hardwood edges, to remove all the old shellac. I then had to use some Bondo to do some filling on different spots. Then I used contact cement, and I picked up a veneer wood, I believe it was red oak, quarter sawn red oak, and it matched really nice. The drawer faces are still original. I still am searching for the proper size knobs for the lower drawers, but all these faces I did not have to veneer because they had no water damage on them. So I just cleaned them up and then put new shellac over everything. So I'm going to open it up and show you what the inside looks like. I was very fortunate that when I opened up the cabinet, the sewing machine itself was in excellent condition. It was a little bit dirty and it needed all the old grease cleaned out of it, but that was pretty easy repair. The big part was it was complete. It was missing no parts. The only things I had to replace was the belt. The leather belt had disintegrated, and this little rubber roller wheel that you use to spin up the bobbins, that was deteriorated. So I only had to buy those two parts to get this machine up and running. Now, I claim to be no expert at running one of these machines. I have taught myself how to thread it up and load the bobbins in, and I have successfully sewn with the machine. So that brief clip you saw, the way the thread is routed, I added this little piece of thread here. I find it keeps it from popping out of this little ring here. So just one little wrap of thread there, solve that problem. So your thread goes up top here. I have a little piece of felt underneath there. Comes down through this top eyelet, down around in a clockwise fashion around this wheel, then up through the top hole, down through the hook, through the eyelet on the face, then down to the needle, and you'll see it goes through this little hook and then through the needle itself. Takes a little bit, a couple tries to get the bobbin thread to start. So I got both threads started out here. I'm going to grab a piece of fabric and I will show you this thing in action. Now there's the treadle down there. The best way that I found to start the machine is if you take your hand up top and get it spinning, because this wheel has to spin towards you. So I kind of get it started by hand and then I start pumping the treadle. So I'm going to set you up here and see what we can do. right, and here's the stitches that we got. The front looks pretty good, and the back is a little bit not tight enough, I think, pulling back through. Last time I was using the machine, it was thicker fabric. I'm not exactly sure. I know it has something to do with the tension that you put on it, but just for an example, it does throw down pretty nice stitches. It's kind of fun. It takes a lot of coordination to work, and I really enjoy it. You know, it's fun to have something this old. This is probably from around 1910, and here we are in 2023, and the machine still functions, and it'll still sew. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one. These are a couple of canvas bags that I made with this machine right here. I stitched in the zippers and all the sides, and they came out pretty good. They're pretty square little canvas bags. Perfect little project to test out the old machine.